Hey guys, Geek1 here, guys, with another video, and today we're going to be having our first Q&A on this channel, as well as a collection video, and this is probably going to be an updated one, because I believe I did share a collection video back in 2013, can't remember. If not, well, today is the first collection video. So if you guys, what you guys are looking at right now is something pretty to look at beside a brown wall. These are my drawings that I have done. I actually have more drawings, which when we get to the Q&A, I want you guys to sit borderless, so as each question goes by, there'll be a different drawing in the screen for you guys to look at, instead of looking at my ugly face or the brown wall. No, I'm just kidding, but here is my drawings. So, let's not waste any more time, let's get to the collection. So let's start out with the first shelf. So when you walk into my room, this is the shelf you'll see. So here is my Avengers display. My Avengers display here, this isn't 100% complete, this is still a work in progress. So this shelf is still a work in progress. I have the Winter Soldier in the back, the Iron Man 2, Iron Man, the Winter Soldier Captain America, the Amazing Spider-Man, T-Spider-Man. I really do love that suit as well there. I do have probably like a evil Iron Man, or like a War Machine, but actually just as an Iron Man. To substitute for one of like Thor right now, and the back is the Hulk. Very good like that. And here is my Pacific Rim display. And yes, Striker Eureka is missing it out. This is another reason why I need to buy Striker Eureka 2.0. Because this Striker Eureka has taken many shelf dives, and as a result, the left, or my left to you is the right leg of Striker Eureka broke completely off of shelf dive. This arm broke off, but luckily I was able to put it back. However, this arm, the peg completely snapped off, so I can't reattach it at all. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna make this a custom Battle Damage version. Add some like black smoke marks there. Actually, just dry brushing there, and then add some like scratching. So I'm gonna probably Battle Damage this thing more in the near future. So in the back there we have Crimson Typhoon with the added Revoltech joint. Back we have Chernalpha and Gypsy 2.0 with the Anchorage attack, Gypsy Danger Home. Then we have Kaiju Tengu. But here I have my Bayformer Optimus display. So basically, here's the funny story. So I bought these 5 tanks when I went up north, and I wanted to put these with my Godzilla, but I noticed they were way too out of scale. Like they're too big for my Godzilla. So I decided, you know what, I have a Revoltech Optimus, and in the Bayformers movies, Optimus does work with the military, so I decided let's put some tanks here. And I have to say I'm actually really proud of this display. It looks pretty darn awesome. Then we go to the bottom, we have my Walking Dead display. What are you doing? Get out of here. Get okay. And here is my Walking Dead display. We have Tyrese, Carol, Daryl, Rick Grimes there. We got Andrea, Herschel, Michonne, and Moral. I'm sorry for the darkness there, that's all I can really do. But I do have reviews of. I do have an unboxing review of Tyrese. Never got to a review. Carol, I think I don't know about Carol. I have to think about that. If I really wanted to review on that, it's a little too late though now. I do have my Daryl that I did a review back in last year. I got my Rick Grimes, did a review on him. Actually, I don't think I did a review on him. Comment below if you guys really want me to review on him, because he, as well, is almost coming a year old. Andrea, Herschel I did a review on, Michonne, and Merle. Merle being the first review ever done on my channel. And we'll get to that later in the Q&A. Here is my Dawn of Planet of the Apes display here, and there's no apes. So Caesar is just going to be a lone badass riding to battle. This is also a work in progress shelf as the other ones you saw, except the Transformers one. I will be, I don't know if I'm probably going to buy more apes for this display or not. It's just there's other things I want to buy beside apes for this display, but later in the future I might make this a epic display. Don't know the apes. And here is the epic display. This is basically the top shelf of my entire collection to date. And it's still a work in progress. There's plenty of space there for Terminator Genesis and Terminator 3 once I buy the Terminator 3 figures again. So here we start off from Tournament of Salvation. We got a T600 on the far left, a Battle Damage T800, which I had the courtesy of breaking when I was 8. And we have a Battle Damage T600 on the ground there. And we have a T. I'll just get a closer look there. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. So here we have the McFarlane Movie Maniacs. I forgot which series it was, 6 or something like that. I don't know. NCT, the endoskeleton. At the time, I didn't have. I didn't really like the face sculpt on the NECA Terminator, so I decided to just buy this one. Then I bought these 3, and there is a remold. There's like a repaint of actually movie accurate colors that NECA released in celebration of Terminator Genesis. I might get around to picking that. I just haven't found it in stores, and I'm not gonna pay like $40 online for it. So we have the 3 video game NES versions right there. And right here we have my first movie and second movie villains. Basically, like this is the villain shelf. We have the Terminator Police Station Assault. This is the Tech Noir version, and then we have the T1000. Pretty badass. And then there is the biggest of them all. Hopefully, they'll be replaced by Hot Toys. Hopefully, they're in the future. There we have the Terminator Genesis poster. Wish I had the original TT poster up there, but that could be substituted later on. But for now, it still looks badass. And here is the hero shelf. Pretty deserted. So we have the. Oh, focus, come on. Focus, there you go. I do have the T800 there, battle damaged. And the T800 very, very battle damaged. And then we have the Kyle Reese figure from the Terminator. Very cool. So let's head over to the other shelf. Alright, so first shelf on the actual bookcase. And oh yeah, I forgot about him. I'm just kidding about that. This is my 18-inch Jason Voorhees from NECA. This is probably the one of, in like my top 5 prized of my collection. Kind of hard to say because I have a lot of toys, or a lot of figures, but this guy's massive. Had this guy since I was a kid. Don't ask why. I was really into horror when I was a kid. And looks just fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Love this guy. So here's the Godzilla shelf. So, starting from the left, we have the NECA 1984 Godzilla right there. We have the Birding Godzilla from SH Monsters. Fantastic figure. We have the NECA Godzilla. And we have the SH Monsters Godzilla. Alright, a little bit like a smoky building there. Yeah. And here is another Walking Dead display. Still thinking if I should add more walkers to this to make it look more badass, but then it just looked like Game of Thrones where Daryl's just about to die. We got Walker there, Walker there, Walker. I really like the display. Looks fantastic. Going down to here, let's see if you guys can. Okay, so this is my DC shelf. Now, I would have a Marvel shelf because I think Marvel's equally as cool as DC. If you guys want to hate on me on that, sure, go ahead. It's my opinion of that. But as a kid, I collected a lot of the movie masters, and most of the shelf, as you can see, is occupied by the Dark Knight trilogy. Back there, we got Bane, Catwoman, Joker, Two-Face, Scarecrow, my custom Scarecrow, Bane, another Bane, General Zod, another General Zod from the Kryptonite version. Then we got Superman, we got Bertman, we got Batman there. And then, hysterically, I couldn't find any place to put that Lego Batman. So I just put at the bottom of Bale Batman, and then we got the Green Lantern. And hopefully next year in March, 3 new figures here. And then going down here, this is the... this is, so far, this is like 10% of my Star Wars shelf. I will, when The Force Awakens comes out, I'm totally going to collect more and more Star Wars figures. I have a Chewbacca I want to buy, a Palpatine. There's many Black Series figures I'm going to buy, so... this is a work in progress, but first, these are the 3 Star Wars figures I have. I'm very happy to have this Black Series Darth Vader, though. That is a very rare figure. Because they're pretty penny on eBay and Amazon, so I'm very glad to have that. So this is my miscellaneous shelf. Let's go focus there. There we go. So, you can see all the way in the back, and it's very, very dark. But those are the figures I really don't care for, and I'm sure you guys don't care for either. But without further ado, I'm just going to let you guys know what it is. So at the far back, we have the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street remake of Freddy Krueger, the Lone Ranger Tonto figure, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man, Avengers, Captain America, and 2 Green Lantern Master figures, Sinestro and Tomara, if you guys are really curious. Those figures are likely to sell in the near future. Back there, we have Armored Kick-Ass, Hit Girl, Colonel Southern Stripes with his dog. We have Arnold, Money Pete Arnold. here we have the Prometheus figure there, Rocky 4, because that's my favorite Rocky film. We have the Dutch, Evil Dead 2 Ash, Transformer figure right there, and Battle Damage Stack Gypsy Major. And here are the 2 best figures in my collection. Well, yeah, in the top 3. Here's my favorite figure in my collection right here. It is the NECA Alien Queen. Absolutely. There's a clock. You guys enjoy my clock? Got that. And here is Godzilla. Let's go. Back there. Alright. Kind of squished by my desk, so I'm trying to capture there. This is a building. It's nothing really yet. I'm probably going to customize this in the near future, but for now I have smokers. So I'm too worried about that. Yeah. This kind of works out. It's like a Hard Rock Cafe building. Destroyed by Gogeta. And skill a bit of a roar there. Yeah! Awesome. Love this guy. Fantastic. 2 figures. Then we have my Walking Dead Season 4 poster. Season 4 being my favorite season of all. Then we have the Assassin's Creed Black Flag there. So let's go move somewhere else. Alright, so here we are. This is my other shelf. This isn't really the collectible shelf, but there are a few collectibles here. So here's my PlayStation 4. Fantastic game, isn't it? Here we got the Papa Carnotaurus. There. We have a jet. Hope you're using that. Then here's a Harry Potter wand. I guess you guys are using that. Harry Potter wand. Then here I have the Ultimate Gorgosaurus from Walking Dinosaurs. A really phenomenal dinosaur toy, in my opinion. Here is the first figure I ever got in my entire life. Dinosaur. Or a dinosaur toy I got in my entire life. Jurassic Park, React Attack. I think it's the Ultra React Attack. Jurassic Sharks. It's a different variant, I think. It's the red eyes, different paint scheme. In my opinion, this blows the Chomping Shrike, the Chomping T-Rex out of the water. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, behind this door is the best shelf. So here is the other shelf. This is another work in progress. When I get more Pacific Rim figures, this is definitely going to be my ultimate Pacific Rim shelf. But for now, this is just a shelf for fan figures that don't have a place. So here are the kaiju that I have. This guy's having Shark because I'm there. You have Scunner and Leatherback, both by NECA. Hopefully I can get Hardship and Motor off, so I can have an epic Pacific Rim display here at the buildings I'll be crafting during Christmas or more Pacific Rim figures. And then here are 2 Transformers later class Optimus figures here. In the meantime, that's all I got right now in terms of leader class Optimuses, except for one, which we'll show later. But these guys don't really have a place for my collection right now because the Transformer shelf is full and there's no place for this guys yet. And here is what I have of King Kong. Right in the back here we got the King Kong. I'm actually revealing that. And then here's the amazing Velociraptor Rex. And these are both my Playmates, by the way. Playmates, if you can pick up the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World license, because Hasbro is doing a crap job and they're probably going to give it over. And hopefully they do give it over. Playmates, Mattel, and that guy, guys listening. Hopefully, guys, one of them can pick it up. Now let's move on to the Epic. Boom! Yes, I promise you guys I'll show you this. This is my diorama for the Jurassic World T-Rex versus Indominus Rex. And Allosaurus and Ankylosaurus, because I just had to include Ankylosaurus. If you've seen the film, you know why he should be there. The Papo Allosaurus there, however, in the back. I didn't really have a shelf for him, plus he didn't even have any shelf that he belonged in, to be honest with you. The other half is real good too. This guy didn't really fit in, so I'm just going to put him on the shelf. And he does look pretty cool. Looks like he's rising from the background. He gazes at the Indominus Rex. He's like, who's this new guy? Let's check him out together. I have a Gyrosphere there. This guy needs Life Alert. The back, probably dead though. Yeah, flames. I got more flames here. I'm actually going to show you guys something really cool. Hold on. Beard. Boom. Like, it really wasn't much of a boom, but here is my epic display of the Indominus Rex versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. There are some inaccuracies, actually a lot of inaccuracies in this battle, but you know what, I don't care. So my imagination music, and in my opinion, this looks fantastic. This is supposed to be like a moonlight type of thing here. Pan back. Looks great. Okay. Alright, still light out so you guys can see it. Ah! Okay. Shake, shake. Okay, there we go. Focus. Gosh, I need a new camera. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. So we got the Indominus there, the gyros are set. We got like a branch there for support for him. For her. And here we have the Peppo Green Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, there was a brown version as the prototype, but it's so rare to find. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just buy this version. It's easiest and less rare. Then here I have the Ankylosaurus. If you've seen the film, it's justified why you should be fighting alongside Rexy. And here's an Allosaurus. He wasn't even in the movie, but you know what? I decided to put Allosaurus there because I have a rock back there, and I looked at the display and it just looks amazing. These two are about to fight it, and Allosaurus comes out to help and roars. And he has like the flames there. It just looks fantastic. And the gyrosphere is on fire. Just shows how detailed Jim Fallon is explaining his. Oh, gyrosphere is safe. No, it's not. And then there's the soldier there. Poor soldier. Soldier number 452. I forgot what I called him. My gyrosphere review. But you know what? Phoenix Life Alert, that's all I can say. So there we go. There's my display. Love it. And here is my prize collection here. The Thrash T-Rex, Spinosaurus there. And the Indominus Rex too, because why the hell not? And then I got an inaccurate size Velociraptor blue growler figure right there. And this looks so good. Yeah. Thrasher T-Rex is by far my favorite, cherished piece of my collection. Alien Queen, I'll get to that later in my Q&A. But Alien Queen is something else. And this is something else too. Get the Indominus Rex there. Thrash T-Rex. This one, I think, is by far the rarest figure in my collection. I've seen on eBay for like $200 used. $150, and the electronics figures don't even work. And the paint's like all messed up. It's totally crap. I've never even seen this thing in a box on eBay. Because these two I've seen, but like, Spino, no. So there's my dinosaur collection. This thing will grow. Mark my word. I have more Peppo figures that I'm planning on buying in the future. This year. And more Jurassic World figures. If Hasbro could put them back on the shelves. Let's go back here. Now, this is probably my biggest collection here. Here is my Predator collection. Just pan back here. Oh. Love these guys. Fantastic. So here, the leader, the Elder. So here I got the Wolf Predator. The Lost Predator there. Tusk Predator, I think I was saying. Then we have the Berserker cloaked in the back. Can't even see it. That's the idea. And then I have this custom Predator here. Oh, battle damage like Black Predator or Ballistic Predator. One of those. Classic. It's a necessity to have this guy in your collection. The Predator 2 one. And the back I have a custom Predator. I call him Mad Dog because he just looks crazy. Actually, I might have to move him up. I really want you guys to see him. You got the battle damaged. I think it's like the. I'm just gonna call this a. I forgot to call this guy. But yeah, we'll get back to him later. Here's my other display here. Predator about to kill Arnold there. Oh yeah, breathing mask. I forgot. I'm a geek. Back there, got the Shaman Predator. Stark Predator in the back. And got the custom Predator in the back there. Two customs in the back there. And then I got the. I forgot what the guy's called. A lot of these I forgot. In the back, there's a Snake Predator. Let's go. And I got the Boar in the back. See, yeah. It's great. Definitely my, prized. See in the back there? What the fuck is there? In the back. My camera sucks. I need a camera. Here is my Transformers shelf. A little focus there. Oh, there we go. So this is the Autobot section here. Not much to say there. And here's the Decepticons. Which looks really cool. And then here's the most clustered shelf of them all. My gaming shelf. This is still a work in progress as well. A lot of figures here to go by, but you can look there. Got Assassin's Creed, Halo, Got a couple figures there. God of War in the back. NECA Kratos. Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure if I want to go with the new Mezco figures. They look absolutely stunning, but I have more figures than them I want to get. Magic the Gathering there. The Batman Rocksteady series. Hopefully, I have a spot for Arkham Knight, Scarecrow, and the Batman. Hopefully. Then I got my Players Kai Kratos figure. Him in Absolution. All just fantastic looking. And here, I have just a bunch of boxes. Just a bunch of boxes. That's very interesting. Yeah. The best of my collection right there. And then here we go. We got more. There's there. You guys can see it. Let's get a little bit better look at them all. And at the end of this video, I apologize because you guys cannot see this, and I really do want you to see this. So, at the end of this video, I will post a picture of this in high definition quality. High definition. I don't even know how it'll turn out, but you guys will be able to see all of them. Trust me. So yeah, for now, you guys will be looking at this darkness, but at the end of this video, you'll see some pictures. I'll probably take some pictures of all these guys at the end of this video, like a montage. So yeah, let's get to the long-awaited Q&A. Alrighty guys, let's start the Q&A. So the first question comes from JustWeNow2. Who is your favorite figure? My favorite figure in my collection, I would have to say, is probably the NECA Queen Alien. It's between that and the Thrash T-Rex, but if I had to say, NECA Queen Alien wins by far. That figure, just the articulation, fantastic. Even for like, she didn't do much posing in the film though. You can pose her as much as you want. That's fantastic. NECA did not limit you in that department. The paint is stunning. The articulation is fantastic. Like I said before, sculpt, detail, paint applications, all fantastic. Just an amazing piece. His second question is, when will you do a stop motion? Now, this is a question I dwell on for a little bit because I decided, as much as I like stop motion, will I ever do a stop motion video? I don't think I will. Not for a while. If I do ever get the equipment to do it, it'll be very time consuming. And I'm going to be a straightforward answer, probably no. If you had to, which movie would you rather watch? Transcendence or The Legend of Hercules? The one without The Rock. Lol. Truly lol indeed. Both terrible movies, man. Both terrible movies in my opinion. Transcendence, while it has a very interesting premise, the way the film was executed was just so sloppy, and it was just boring. The Legend of Hercules, my goodness, what a garbage film. But that movie, when I watch it, there are things I do laugh at in the film. There are things I do laugh at it, so it's kind of like, I can watch the movie, I can still laugh my ass off for how bad it is. Transcendence tries to be so serious, and it's so boring to death. It bores you to death. Like Jeremy John says, it's like an old man trying to take a piss. It takes a long time for him to take a piss, just like Transcendence. And so if I had to say, I'd go with The Legend of Hercules. It's just as bad as it is, I can still watch it and get a laugh at it. Thank you for your question. The next question comes from Kingsy's TV. I believe I'm pronouncing your name right. His question is, he says, didn't you watch Jurassic World? Rate 1 to 10 precisely. Didn't you watch? Yeah, I watched Jurassic World. So, Jurassic World on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it an 8. Now, why would I give it an 8? I'm going to explain to you. The Raptor Squad, I loved, but the weaponizing of the dinos, so basically Dino Riders. Yeah, I'm hoping that in the sequel that's coming in 2018 will not be about that. But anyways, 8 out of 10 I'd give Jurassic World because I thought, wow, the plot was amazing. I thought it was a good plot. The weaponizing dino idea was just terrible. I mean, there's so many illogical things about that, which I was like, that would not work out in real life. And even if it's a sci-fi film, it's still a stupid idea. And there were some dialogue in the film I thought was just cheesy, and was just atrocious writing, mainly coming from Ty Simpkins' character. I think he was the younger kid of the film. I didn't actually mind the kids in the film, so that's a plus. Some of the character development I thought was a little bit too rushed, like Simon Maserati's. I got him, but I wish there was more backstory to him. Same for, I forgot, Jake Johnson's character, Larry, yeah. And there were at times there were dialogue that was just, or I explained that. There was a time where the comedy was just misplaced, I believe. But other than that, 8 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed Jurassic World. Probably my top 10 favorite this year. Probably like number 7. I've not seen many movies this year, but I will have to say probably it's in my top 10, maybe number 10 or 9, somewhere around there. Thank you for your question. The next question comes from Bug My Life, or as it used to be called, Bugmania. I'm your biggest fan. Notice me, Senpai. Senpai notices you. That's not the question, actually. Let's get to his actual question. What's your favorite movie, fam? My favorite movie, by far, is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Can I say a trilogy? If I can't, well, I'm gonna pick one for the trilogy. Return of the King. Those movies are just fantastic and epic. I don't even have to explain how well done those films are. Story is fantastic. Pacing is amazing. You really feel like you're in their quest to destroy the Ring of Mordor. And the characters are just fantastic. Acting is mind-blowing, just phenomenal. Gandalf being one particular. Just everyone in the movie, I have no problems with at all. Just like, no flaws at all. It's a perfect epic trilogy in my opinion. So yeah, thank you for your question. This next question comes from Big Bad Guy. Why did you start YouTube? This is actually a very good question of his. Why to start YouTube? Basically, here's how it goes. So, action figure collecting has been a hobby of mine for a long time. Ever since I was a kid, I started collecting Jurassic Park toys, Terminator, some toys of Terminator, cars, and then I started collecting more and more. And when I was 13, in April, I ordered 3 figures: the Player Sky, Hitman Absolution, the Walking Dead Merle figure, and the NECA Kratos. Yep. And I noticed there weren't many reviews for those figures, and a couple other toys I had. And I decided, you know what? I have a camera, I have books, which I consider a tripod, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna do a review, just one review on YouTube, see how it goes, and if it doesn't go well, then I'll just stop. What do you know? It went well. And then I kept doing more videos, and I kept getting more attention from people. Then I went into the Spinosaurus review, more Papa figures, and the Thrasher reviews is probably it's my most viewed video on YouTube for me, on my channel. And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna keep doing this. And I got more subscribers, more support and encouragement from people like Matt Sly and Justin Minusser too. And so I kept doing more and more videos, and right now I'm still doing them, and hopefully I continue doing them for a while. Next question is, what is your favorite franchise? My favorite franchise, I didn't give this one much thought, but you know what I'm gonna say right now? Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. It just had a lot of love for that when I was a kid. Jurassic Park, yes, that is one of my favorite franchises, but one which I just kept rewinding scenes and scenes. Like Jurassic Park, as much as I love that movie, I don't think there's been a movie that's been so scratched on the disc other than Star Wars. Those original DVDs are done. Like, you cannot even watch them. I can't even watch them. I had to buy the new ones, the new DVDs, from eBay. And I just love Star Wars. I've been watching the movie ever since I was a kid. Fantastic. I can watch it any day. Even if I'm, like, depressed as hell, I can still watch that movie. It always puts a smile on my face, just for how hopeful it is. It just inspires hope. And even those who turn to the dark side can still come back to the light side. So I absolutely just love Star Wars. Lord of the Rings, very close contended, but those movies are very recent. I didn't watch those as a kid. I watched those as a teenager when I was about 11 or 12. I think I was 12. And Star Wars has been with me since I was 2. So Star Wars wins at the cake there. What was the first franchise that you liked? That I liked. The very first. That would be Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park when I was a kid, I watched all the time, and I still do. Once a year I watch Jurassic Park. Not necessarily the sequels, but for this year, for the marathon I did for Jurassic World, I had to watch the second and third. Second movie, absolutely love that movie. That is another one that is in my top 20 favorite. That movie, I think is the most watched out of all the Jurassic Park films in my life. As when I was a kid, but the movie that introduced me to Jurassic Park as a kid was Jurassic Park 3. But that movie I watched only a little bit. Even as a kid, I couldn't stand the movie very much. It was only Spinosaurus that I liked. Other than that, other parts were boring. And even watching it today, I still don't like Jurassic Park 3 very much at all. The next question is very interesting. Do you believe in cryptids, like Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster? There are some cryptids I do believe in, yes, but like Loch Ness Monster, no, I don't really believe in. Bigfoot and Yeti, yes. Thank you for your question. This next question comes from Big Pop Fan 90, and by the way, that's an awesome name. Here are my questions. Favorite movie this year? My favorite movie this year is probably... I gotta stop saying probably because I know what the answer is. Mad Max Fury Road. Just absolutely love that movie. Action done extraordinarily well. I didn't even say extraordinary well. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. Least favorite, probably Chappie. I absolutely Unfinished Business. I hate that movie to its core. Hot Fuzz. No, not Hot Fuzz. I love Hot Fuzz. What was it called? Hot Mess. I forgot what it's called, but something along like that. I've not seen that movie yet, so I can't critique it. But Chappie is probably the most disappointing movie this year I've seen, and probably my least favorite. Favorite dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Favorite superhero, Batman. Batman just inspires hope and justice, and I absolutely love it. Thank you for your question. The next question comes from Friendly Neighbor Ginger. It's a really cool username, by the way. Will you ever start drawing time lapses and whatnot? Yes. The answer to your question is yes. In the near future, probably. Yeah. Also, which are you more excited for? Captain America Civil War or Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice? Here's the thing. Captain America Civil War, while the premise of the film is interesting, we've already seen Captain America and Iron Man on screen, and we're just going to be seeing them fighting. That's not really interesting to me. Batman v Superman. Wow. Seeing a new incarnation of Batman, especially the Frank Miller version, Ben Affleck actually looks pretty good as Batman. I can't obviously see his performance. And Superman, wow, I'm really excited to see them fight together. That movie just gets me more excited, and I'm hoping that it will do good at the box office, and will be a good superhero film. Thank you for your question. This next question comes from Dr. Henry Wu. Yeah, I had to show you this drawing. What you guys are looking at right now, this is unfinished drawing. Just so you guys know, this is unfinished. Just for Henry Wu. Just for you, I had to show you this drawing. Hi, Geek Runner. My question is, if you could create a hybrid dino, what would its name be, and what would it be made from? Well, just to let you know before I answer that question, your dinosaur killed one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, and it nearly killed my favorite dinosaur of all time. So thank you for your monstrous creation. Anyways, if I create a hybrid dino, what would it be made from? Let's see, so for a name, I'd probably name it Molosaurus Rex. Kinda sounds cheesy, well, in French, mal means bad. So, here's what it makes this dinosaur bad. It's made from, the base genome is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, obviously. It's also made from a Carnotaurus, Dilophosaurus, and a Velociraptor. So Velociraptor for speed, Dilophosaurus for spinning, and Carnotaurus. Just imagine a Tyrannosaurus Rex with horns charging at you. Yeah, pretty scary. So yes, Molosaurus Rex is probably name it. And just to make sure I didn't skip any of you guys. Yep, that is all the questions. So thank you all for who submitted the questions. I thank you very, very much. You know what? Let me get all the drawings in so you guys can see them in one big shot. So once again, I'd like to thank you all. I would like to thank everyone who commented on this video and submitted their questions. Hopefully I answered it right, just as you guys expected. And hopefully you guys liked my drawings. This one is a work in progress though, so don't judge that one just yet. I might just have a video on that, just showing you guys that drawing, because why well, not. But that is a work in progress, but tell me guys what you think so far. And tell me which one of these was your favorite. I gave you guys some time to think about it in my Q&A questions, and I hopefully you guys like these drawings. Something beautiful to look at, why not? So yeah, thank you for the 265 subscribers. Hopefully again make it to 300 by the end of this year. And thank you again, once again, thank you. I cannot stop thanking so much. But thank you to all who submitted their questions. Thank you to all who participated in this Q&A. Makes me very happy. 14 comments, including 2 of mine. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more reviews coming in the future, hopefully. And comment below, let me know which one of these drawings was your favorite. So yeah, thank you guys again for submitting your questions, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye guys.